Welcome! My name is Debbie and this is Pouring My Art Out for the Lord, and I'm continuing to work with the Junk Journal Studios Botanical collections. So this is a design team project for the Junk Journal Studio, and I've been working on this paper bag album. I made the cover with the paper bag, lunch paper bag, which I'm going to do a tutorial on soon, I promise, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. But I've been filling it up with ephemera. I've made 10 pieces of ephemera so far. I think I'm going to make another 5. I think that'll probably fill up the book pretty well. So this is the first piece of the third 5-piece set, if that makes sense. I did make extras of the first 2 sets and put them up in my shop, and they were all gone pretty much the first day that I put them up. So I think I will put up this 3rd set as well, and then I'm gonna take a break from that for a while. But today we're going to do another paper clip, and this paper clip is going to be a pocket paper clip. So I have a pocket there, and it's just a paper clip. The back of the paper clip shows there. I've stitched around the edges. It's a very simple project, but really handy to have. I like it because there is often we put so much at the bottom of our journals. This time we're putting something at the top, so we're spreading the bulk around, and we always need room for another pocket. So I thought that was a really cute little idea. And I've got, you can do them so that they paper clip on the top. Here's, this one actually goes on the top as well. This one goes on from the side. So that one will go on like that. Depends, I mean, you can make them all the same, but the way that you decorate them is how the orientation will go. So it's tight there for some reason, because the paper is, let's see, there we go. So that one goes on the left side, and I'm going to make one that also goes on to the right side. So this one could go on the right side easily. It's got a pocket at the top here, except we have the decoration going the other way. So, but you can make them in any orientation that you want, like that. So I'll show you how to do that. So I've taken a piece of paper that I printed from the yellow add-on collection, and I printed it and trimmed around the outside, trimmed the white borders off, and then I cut it into 3 strips. This one is 2.5 inches deep, this is 2.5 inches deep, and this is whatever's left. So this one will be 2 3/4. So this one is just slightly larger, which is totally fine. So then I'll just take one of, so this will make 3 paper clips. So I'll take the first one, and I'm just going to put it on my scoreboard here. And you can kind of see where the separations are on the 3 panels here. And it doesn't have to be exact. I'll do it here 3 1/4 and at 6 3/4. Just because that's what it looks like for me. And then I just fold these 2 pieces in, and what should happen is your middle section should be slightly larger. It doesn't really matter how much larger, but see how it's slightly larger? Here's my fold there, because you want these to be able to fold over. If this was smaller, then these pieces would not fold over. So see, this one is a little bit longer, this one is a little bit shorter. And then what you want to do, let me see if I want to put, let me just see if I put this on the right hand side, the pocket's going to be upside down there. So if I put it on this side, so put your, if you have trouble visualizing it like I do, put your paper clip on. Pretend you're putting it on a piece of paper and you want your pocket facing up. if you put it on, slide it onto your paper that way. So I'm going to put my paper clip right here. And to do that, I'm just going to take a piece of packing tape. So that's a really easy way to get the paper clip on. And I'm just going to move the paper clip up just a smidge because I'm also going to put a little bit of ribbon there. And when I tape it on, I'm not taping right up to the top because I am going to stitch there. And I did see this Creating with Scraps by Corey Dahman had done a video, and I also saw a very similar idea on a couple of other channels, and they were all from, I think, quite a while ago, and I couldn't find any of them right at the moment, but I think it's, you know, something, it's a very simple pocket, paperclip pocket that probably has been done, you know, I've seen it done sideways, so you have a vertical pocket, horizontal pocket, so you can do it different ways. Then I'm going to put a notch on the shorter end here, and I could cut this off a little bit. In fact, I think I probably will just trim it off just a touch here so that my pocket will be a little bit shorter to get something in there. That does not look straight. Hang on, probably because of my paper clip there. There. And that's better. And then I'm going to just measure the center here. You don't have to measure, you can just eyeball. This time I decided I want to just get it in the center. I'm just going to put a thumb notch in that side. This that punch is not behaving for me today. Might have to try to sharpen it or something. And then I'm going to just ink around the edges. I'm just using ground espresso, which I've been using for all of the pieces of ephemera in this collection or in this journal, so I thought I would continue with that. So I'm just gonna ink. You don't have to ink all of this because you're not going to see that, but just the edges that you're going to see plus here, and I ink the whole back because you will see the back as well. And then I also open it up and just ink a little bit along these edges here because it just, you can kind of see the little bit of a white edge sometimes, so that's probably just a little bit too fussy, but that's what I like to do. And then I'm just going to fold it over like this, and then I'm going to stitch around the outside. So I'm just gonna, just stitch all the way around here. When I go through the paper clip, I'm just gonna maybe lengthen my stitch a little bit to maybe 3.5, and just go over the paper clip really slowly, and it'll easily go over there, and then I'll be right back to show you the next step. So I just sew it all the way around. I'll put a dab of glue on the back here where the threads start and stop, and then I'll trim that off when it dries. And then I inked around the stitches again, and I think I'm going to use this for my decoration this time. I believe these are probably both from the yellow add-on kit as well. I've got kind of my ephemera all mixed up now, but they do look like they belong to the yellow kit. But you can use whatever you have to decorate, of course. And I did go over these edges of the fussy cuts with a little bit of the ink as well. I like how that looks. And then I'm going to just take a little piece of ribbon. This is just some ribbon from Stampin' Up. It's probably not available anymore because it is a couple of years old. I'm looking for the color name. I can't even see the color name, but so I'm just going to take a tiny little snippet like that and stick it on here. This is optional. You don't need to do the the ribbon if you don't want to. I kind of like how it sticks out. And then I'm just going to take a little dab of glue from my, this is Beacon glue, but it's foam and poster board. I bought it at Dollar Tree and it works just pretty much the same thing as Fabri-Tac. But I can't find it there anymore because Fabri-Tac, like some of the other glues, are just really expensive in Canada, and this was $1.25 or whatever. But anyway, so there is my finished paper clip basically, and I can stick it on one of my pages. Find a page that doesn't have anything on it yet. And this one goes, like I said, to the right. Of course, this clip will be off and you'll just see this ribbon poking through on the side. And then I just took a bunch of these tea cards. I believe this was from the yellow collection as well. And I'll just, I printed these on paper, so I'm just gonna reinforce those. I think I like that one. So I'm just gonna glue a little bit of cardstock on the back of this, just to make it a little bit stiffer to go in and out. I generally do print these on cardstock, but I just somehow mixed it up this time and it went onto paper. Easily fixed. And then I'll just ink the back of that as well. And that is my little card to go inside there. So really quick and easy, and a really fun addition to your journals. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Blessings.